Welcome to the 2022 Wheelchair Comparison, brought to you by the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation and Gold Pictures.
We're going to show the features of each chair individually and then compare them all in the final episode. So stay tuned.
My name is Jason Goulet. I'm a C5-6 quadriplegic, but I can walk with a cane, albeit slow. When I first saw the wheel, I was very impressed. It's compact. I think the design is phenomenal. It's futuristic. When I got in, the footrest was up. It was very easy. It wasn't hard to push down. It was very smooth. When I went in the grass, I felt comfortable. I felt kind of safe. And it was very smooth and easy to turn. The wheels at the front didn't turn, and I have never seen that concept. That was like, whoa, how is it turning if the wheels aren't turning?
The Omni wheel is very unique. It's patented to Will for mobility equipment. There are 10 individual rollers. They essentially allow the wheel to move in any direction. So it can move laterally across a floor. They don't turn like a typical caster wheel turns because they glide sideways. So it allows us to keep a nice big diameter. So it's a 10 plus inch diameter on that wheel, which allows it to cover, some of the bigger terrains. You can clear a 2 to 2.5 inch curb.
A manual wheelchair, you avoid grass at all times. It opens up another opportunity to hang out with friends at a park, go for a picnic, and no one has to worry about pushing me or getting stuck. I just go. And if it's, we want to go here, I'll go off-road right here and just go along, and no one has to worry about me. Then we come back onto the sidewalk and away we go. Fantastic.
Like softer mud, softer sands, things like that. Anything that you're going to sink down into, we would not recommend driving in.
This is a lithium battery, so if I was going to fly by myself or with family and friends, I can take it out, take it on the plane with me.
Our battery falls within the FAA guidelines and airline regulations, but they do require you to take it on as a carry-on item.
It's light. I mean, I don't have very good hand strength, and I can hold it and move it around no problem.
On a single charge with the battery, you can get about 11 miles. If that isn't enough range for you, you can buy a second battery and easily just pop out the one that's sort of getting down to its last percentage and pop in the new one, you get another 11 miles out of it. If you charged it every day from 0 to 100%, it would probably last about 3 to 3.5 years. It goes 5 miles an hour at its top speed. It can do a 10-degree incline without any issue, and that's where it's been tested. It will actually tell you when you start to be getting a little bit too steep. There's a voice error code that will come up, and it'll tell you that you should probably look at turning around.
One of the cool features about this wheelchair is you can download an app on your phone and control the wheelchair from this app. You can see the joystick. It looks exactly like the joystick and has all these arrows. And if I just move it forward a little bit, you can see the chair move. I could be sitting at a party. I could move to the chair or a couch. And I'll be like, don't worry, I'll put the chair somewhere else. Mind-blowing, because how awesome is that? You're more in control of your life. And on this app, you can literally it tells you your battery life. You can lock it. So no one can ever move your chair.
The seat assembly, that's all one piece that just sort of comes off of a post that's sitting on the rear drive base. And then the rear drive base disconnects from the front drive base. The heaviest component is the rear drive base that has the 2 motors and the 2 back wheels. And it's about 42 pounds. So it does have a bit of weight to it, but it's been designed very smartly with a couple of handle points. So it makes it very ergonomically friendly to lift as well. It's so founded and started in Japan. So it's a very, very popular product in Japan, in the Japanese market. We do have a team based out of Amsterdam in Europe that covers most of the major European markets as well. Here in North America, everything gets shipped to our main distribution center in Nashville. The parts and the devices themselves are being manufactured in China. We have 3 different seat width sizes available. 16-inch is the smallest, 18-inch is that middle size, and then a 20-inch is the larger size. For weight limits, the 16, we've tested them at 250 pounds, and the 18 and the 20 at 300 pounds. Backrest does have 3 tilt options on it from 90 degrees, so pretty much straight up, to 95 to 100. So 100 degree would be as far back as it would go. The height of the seat pan itself can be adjusted. So our standard controller is like a mouse, like a computer mouse would be. For people that are much more accustomed to using a standard type of a joystick, we do have that as an option. It comes standard with a fairly large basket that sits underneath the seat.
Now I don't have to worry about carrying anything. How convenient is that?
Well, as soon as you power up, the lights come on, and then once you power it down, hit the power button, the lights turn off. One light on each of the backs of the arms, so they're visible from both the back and the sides.
Yeah, this will make my shopping a lot easier.
It hasn't been crash tested, something that we're definitely looking at doing in the future. White is probably the most popular, then black, red, and blue, and then we have a pink and a lime green. We do sell additional arm cover colors as an accessory item, and they're really easy to pop off and on. You don't need any tools.
Armchair slides up. I drop my feet down and literally can put the chair just like this and slide right over.
So one of the really neat features too, we have a system that we refer to as IntelliCare. So when you're connected through the device, through your app, through your phone, we can also connect into it. So if we run some diagnostics and recognize, it's a certain piece in the controller that needs to get replaced or something along those lines, really saves needing you to travel out to find a technician that can take a closer look at it, or having a technician travel out to you to take a look at it. If you or have somebody that can do some pretty easy, quick repairs, we could send the parts directly to you, or look to find a technician that could help you do that.
Bought some food, got some packages, and my hands are still free.
There's a lot of additional features and benefits that our products have that typically wouldn't be covered under standard insurance. Unfortunately, most Medicare or Medicaid coverage will cover your very basic needs. But if you are looking for something to get out of the house, to be a little bit more adventurous with, has more technology built into it, an extra sense of freedom and independence, definitely could be a chair for you. We do hear that a lot of folks who already have devices are still purchasing one of our Will products as a secondary device as well. We don't sell direct. Because the chair isn't a medically coded device, it's typically most people are paying cash for it. And we've partnered with retailers across the US. A lot of those dealers will also have demo units available so that you can test drive them. Most retailers today are selling it at just under $4,000, so they're $3,999. The chair itself comes with a 5-year warranty on any of the frame, any of the welded components on it. The battery and the Omni wheels, the front wheels, as well as any electronic components, have a 1-year warranty on them.
It's a power chair, it's got a bucket underneath, and you can use the remote control. This chair I have to push manually, and it is, when I paid for it, was almost $8,000. Look at the difference. This could save years on my life for my shoulders, and with technology, be at the forefront, versus being a chair that I have to struggle to get from point A to point B. This will change my life dramatically.
The Wheelchair Comparison Web Series, brought to you by the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation and Gold Pictures.